Alright guys, welcome. It's Raiden here, doing actually my first war recap with the new YouTube channel, which is Predominance Raids, and gonna be doing war recaps and cleanup videos, gonna be doing some live attacks, and just some general kind of recap and strategy for the clan. So unfortunately, the first war recap that I get to bring everyone was actually a loss, and very disappointing. It was actually our first loss in 41 wars that we had won continuously. So, disappointing. I don't want to spend too much time dwelling on it. Definitely was one that we should have won. I'll go into that in just a second, but was kind of a combination of factors between, just not bringing our A game and maybe just some attention to detail, and then, getting a little bit unlucky with some things. But again, not to sound like a sore loser, but if we warred, this clan, 100 times, we'd probably win, 98, 97 of them. So, more disappointing, I think, when you lose one that you ordinarily would have won. But, shout out to Olympus War II. We had some nice kind of trash talk going back and forth. And, they actually weren't terrible with some of their attacks. But we'll take a look here. We did lose by one. Typically, we normally clean all Town Hall 9 and below for 3 stars. I'd say like in a really difficult matchup, maybe we leave 1, possibly 2 stars left on the table. If we take a look here, you'll see, let's see how many stars we left Town Hall 9 and below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 8 stars left on the table for Town Hall 9 and below. And if you also look, let's see, so Clash had a 99% 2-star on 8, a bit unlucky. Slabo had a 99% 2-star on 11. Either one of those. Because we had the higher overall destruction, had we just tied, we actually would have won as well. So again, pretty disappointed. But guys, keep your heads up. We've had an awesome run, 41 in a row. That actually broke our old record, which I believe was 27 in a row. And overall, our record is still 97, 8, and 1. So not too shabby. And again, some really good attacks still to showcase, and always can learn something from a loss, whether it's tweaking bases or tweaking attacks. But wanted to go ahead and look at some of the ones that I thought were really good. First one that I want to look at was actually OSU hitting their top Town Hall 10. A little bit of a backstory with this that I thought was somewhat ironic. They had actually, previous to this attack, and this was his first attack, they had kind of taunted OSU in their profile, a little bit of mockery going on. So I thought it was a really nice response for him to come out with an 87% 2-star. So take a look here. So this is actually, it's a pretty popular base that you'll see like pushers use up in Titan and Legend League. And that moat area with like the mortars is basically designed to separate your golems from getting to the Town Hall. It's to basically path them through there. What he does a really nice job of, so he drops a golem at the bottom and the top with a few wizards behind. This is just to create basically the top and bottom of the funnel. He's going to come in now with the rest of his golems, P.E.K.K.A. and Barbarian King. Now you'll see they're heading right to the middle, but ordinarily they would just wander this moat area and they would never get in, even with a jump spell. So he decides to drop an Earthquake spell, which is perfect to be able to now get them to go inside that Town Hall compartment. If you'll look, his Archer Queen is kind of doing her thing with the golem up top, and they're clearing out that section. The main kill squad with the rest of the golems, the Barbarian King and the P.E.K.K.A. are clearing that middle out. Because his defenses were so tightly grouped, so he had Teslas, Expos, Archer Towers, and Infernos, he got so much value from those 2 freezes. He was able to lock up 3 or 4 defenses per freeze, really keep a lot of that DPS and that damage off of his kill squad. So we're going to speed it up because basically most of the damage is done. He's got a lot of troops left, and he's already got the 2-star. It was honestly very close to a 3-star. Had he maybe, had 1 golem alive beyond this one. He's got that Archer Queen that's following that golem, and I apologize, I'm getting notifications here, some text messages, so hopefully it's not too loud. But Archer Queen gets through this wall, and there's really no point defense that's left. So there's just the 2 Archer Towers. The mortars and the wizard towers aren't going to really hurt the Archer Queen. So very, very close. Again, we're going to finish it up here, but 87% 2-star with only 2 defenses left was an awesome, awesome attack, OSU. So great job again. The second one that I wanted to look at was was Slabo's attack on number 9. What I really love about this attack, and I'm going to pause it really quick, I love the breakdown. So it's not the best base in the world. It's kind of this weird asymmetrical anti-2-star base, but the efficiency of the attack and just kind of picking the right attack to the right base and kind of scouting out every small detail is what made this one so good. So if you look at it, the only possible spot for double giant bombs that's inside the base is really in that outer compartment at 430, so in between, the cannon and archer tower and the air defense and the wizard tower. So he knows by coming in that direction with his kill squad, he's going to trigger those potential sets. There's really going to be nothing that's left for the hogs to run into that's problematic. Now, it is a stoned Goho, okay, but look at all the high HP buildings there. So all these storages, he does an excellent job of being super patient with this funnel, okay? Also, look at that hog at 6 o'clock. A small detail, but again, it goes a long way. So the archer tower is being tanked by the golem. Not only is he going to get a 1-for-1 trade, that one hog is actually going to clear all 3 of those defenses. So just now drops the archer queen, okay? Hasn't dropped the 3rd golem yet because he wants this funnel to develop and he wants that 3rd golem to funnel in after the wall breakers. So was patient with the wall breakers, avoiding the mortar, okay? He's not even going to drop his barbarian king until all golems are inside and the clan castle troops are targeting them, okay? I'm going to pause it really quick. Look, guys, there's nowhere for the barbarian king to go. That funnel is as wide as you can possibly create it. And again, it's just attention to the detail and the small things. So he just now drops the barbarian king, okay? It is kind of an old school clan castle composition, so it's like wizards and I think a witch was in there, so he does opt for the poison. And now he sees all this DPS, right? So all the Teslas in the core, the Expo, so he does decide to drop his rage on his kill squad, which was a good decision. It's kind of a two-sided Asian wall with his hogs. Here's the important thing, though. That first group that he dropped at 430 never drops a heal for because he doesn't need one. He knows that those Teslas are mostly being tanked by his kill squad still. So he saves the 2 heals for the higher HP DPS like the Expos. So first one goes down in the first Expo, right? That first group of golems, guys, they cleared the core. He didn't need a heal there. Just now drops the second one on that Expo, cannon, and archer tower. So high HP and high point defense. He's already got his cleanup wizards going down. And again, guys, attention to detail. Dropping your cleanup wizards early, dropping them on the side opposite of where your hogs are going to finish. His kill squad is completely dead, but this attack was never in doubt because he knows he's going to have hogs that live through it, and he knows he has enough cleanup wizards, okay? So we're going to speed it up here. Again, not the best base, but great execution, and again, attention to the details, which I thought we were kind of lacking a little bit, but excellent attack, Slabo. Wonderfully done as well, man. Good job. So I'm going to drop down 1. We're going to look at my attack on 10. And this was actually, I don't want to give them too much credit, but it was probably one of their better Town Hall 9 layouts. It is an anti-3. It's kind of an old school anti-3, but there's like 4 potential double giant bomb, 5 potential double giant bomb sets. So what I opted to do was do an archer queen walk. So I dropped my archer queen down here at the bottom left, and I want to push her to the right. I wanted to do a separated archer queen walk, which means I don't want her to connect and meet up with the kill squad. Now, I was pretty confident I could get her to go right, just from studying the pathing. I did have a contingency plan if she went left. You didn't see there maybe, but I dropped 2 loons. There was an archer tower up at the top left just to get a free trade and to funnel my golems a little bit better. So archer queen's just doing her thing. Okay, now I want to push her in rather than around. So I do drop these wall breakers down because I want her to take care of the opposing archer queen. So as soon as she kills that camp, she comes in. I'm going to drop the rage there because she does have to deal with the archer queen. Okay, I dropped these hogs for 2 reasons. 1, I did want to pull the clan castle. 2, I saw that that air defense was shooting my healers, and I need the archer queen to stay alive. So I need to kill that air defense. I'm going to pause it really quick. This was a cleanup attack. So this area here between the air defense and Expo, I knew there was no double giant bomb set there or in there. So I figured they were somewhere in between this Expo and this wizard tower and air defense, okay? So clan castle is going to get dealt with by my archer queen now. And I know she's going to stay alive. There's not enough point defense. So I drop 2 golems over here on this mortar. Drop a line of wizards to create my funnel. Drop my jump spell so I can get them into those 3 compartments where the double giant bombs are, or at least where I think they are. And I did bring 1 witch. I brought the witch. I just wanted extra skeletons. Let's see. Wanted extra skeletons just to be able to get into some of those double giant bomb compartments, just in case. And then, guys, I just start my surgical hog. So I start at the top, 2 to 3 on each building. Queen is still up. I know that she's in good shape. I do drop the 1 heal there around the expo where I think they're going to converge. Maybe dropped it a little bit too early. They do get into it, but I'm not sure I got the full value of it. And once my Barbarian King takes out that expo, it's done. My hogs are never going to path towards that, what I presume is that last double giant bomb set. Didn't even need the last heal. I've already got cleanup troops down. The queen kind of here got stuck in a wall, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I have so much alive. A golem's alive. I've got like 7 or 8 hogs alive. A bunch of wizards. My witch is alive. So we'll speed it up here. And again, it was a cleanup attack, so it was a little bit easier once I knew where some things were. But yeah, I was pretty pleased with how that one went. So, okay, the last one we're going to look at for today, guys, is a Town Hall 8 attack. And let me find it. It was Chad on 24. Kind of an interesting attack, something I wouldn't have necessarily thought of with the Earthquake spells. Normally, I'm pretty reserved with Earthquake spells for Town Hall 8. He figured that, double giant bombs were going to be in the core. I think it was a clean. We weren't able to get it for a few attacks. But it's just it's a Logowipe. So 2 golems go down. Wizards to create the funnel. He's going to get the P.E.K.K.A. in with a lot of wizards here. And it was a no lure, so he's just going to rage his kill squad. Okay, they're going to easily take care of that dragon and that loon. Okay, so he's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s total. And they're, basically just going to get in there, wreck the core. Now, they don't have a heal spell. They do have the benefit of that rage. But all he's trying to do is get those core to air defenses. What I liked about this attack was how quickly he starts getting his loons down. So as soon as, these air defenses are about to go down, he doesn't wait till they're down. He knows they're about to go down. Because, balloons are slow. Their travel speed is really slow. So if you wait till the air defenses are down, sometimes it's too late. Getting the balloons down early really benefits you because a lot of these towers that they're going to target are still being tanked by your kill squad. And guys, this is just complete overkill. Both P.E.K.K.A.s are still alive. He's got a golem alive. There's only 2 targets that can even shoot balloons at this point, so Wizard Tower and air defense. He's got cleanup archers for the top, which was really smart. Just an awesome attack. Not something we see a lot of at Town Hall 8 with a Logowipe. But I was very impressed. I thought this was actually our best Town Hall 8 attack for the war, and Chad does a really good job really bringing solid attacks. So we are going to look at a few more videos, probably in a later episode from this war, maybe a cleanup video, and then something else that I have in mind. But we're definitely looking forward to getting back on the win streak, and very hopeful that our next war will be a win and will be a lot better for us to recap. But for today, guys, that's it. Hopefully, not the most technically kind of sound person, but we'll clean up, we'll play it, get some feedback. And, if the sound or anything needs to be tweaked, we'll do that. But, again, guys, keep your heads up. I was, proud of how we responded there. We just got off to a really rough start, but we made it very, very close and could have won. So we'll see you guys with the next war, and that's going to be it for Predominance Raids. Thanks, guys.